Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here in YOUCANIC we have a 2011 Cadillac STS with the V6 3.6 motor, and we're going to go over the process of how you would replace the spark plugs and show you how to replace the spark plugs on this vehicle. So to start with, you're going to remove this cover. There's a plastic cover that goes over this, which is your intake, and so you would remove that, and then we can see that we have our engine coil. On this side you're going to have three, you'll have three on the other side, and we'll go over how you replace the spark plug in there. So we want to gain some access, so we want to undo this connector here, and this is just a breather line, so there's no fluids that are going to be squirting out of it. So there's a clip here, you're just going to want to pull it toward the front there, and then you can pull it off, and what it does is it locks around this little collar on that intake. And now we'll be able to just kind of move this off to the side, and then we now can have access to here. Otherwise you can also take this number 10 bolt out here and move this out more when you go to do the rest of them. So we have the clip here, which is a two-part clip. You've got the first is this little white clip that you can press down and be able to pull the white clip back, and then when that's been pulled back a little bit, you can press it down some more, the black portion down, to unlock the clip that holds that to the coil. So now we need to take this number 10 bolt out here, or a size 3 Phillips will undo it. These have a little rubber on them. You can pull it all the way out, or just get it far enough out that there's like a little rubber gasket on the bottom that's holding that bolt in. Then we can just rotate this a little bit and then pull up. And if we spin it to the left, you'll be able to pull it out away from the engine. We go to C, because we're replacing the spark plugs. You're going to also do your visual check on your ignition coil here to see that there's no oil and that it's not cracked. So once we've got that out, then next take a socket. This is a 5/8, and this is the spark plug socket. Only difference with this socket is it has a little rubber grommet in the base here to grab the top of the spark plug so you can pull it out. And there's our spark plug removed, and we'll get a new one to put in. Okay, so you take your new spark plug, insert it into your socket there with the rubber grommet on top, just to be able to hold it so that you can lower it in without dropping it and bending that top of the electrode and messing up the gap. You can check your gap, and also when you buy spark plugs, generally when you buy them for the specific vehicle, the gaps are preset. So that's why you don't want to knock the top of your spark plug. So you screw it in there by hand. Not crazy tight, but good and tight, because we are tightening into an aluminum head there. So we've put our spark plug in, and you would repeat that the 6 times, removing anything you need to be able to get access to the spark plugs. This engine's fairly easy, that it's just this bolt. You can do all 3 here. On the other side, just a couple vacuum lines that you got to undo, and then you can be able to replace it all. So you'll take your ignition coil, place it in, spin it back into place. Tighten our number 10 here. Then we'll take our electric connector, snap the first one, and then push in that white clip if you have it. And then you'll put this connector back on, and this you just press and it will go over, make a clicking noise when it's locked over there. Make sure that's all connected and hooked up there. And then you would just put your cover back on once you've gone ahead and done your spark plug replacement on your 2011 Cadillac STS. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.